brother till I seen the man.
Yeah.
Till I seen him pick up the, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we out here to do. Every other doctrine that's out here that black people learn from and heap to, okay, does not speak on the fact that we no matter what doctrine we hear and listen to, we are always gonna end up oppressed, shot in the streets, okay, offended all the day long by the so-called white man, okay? Every doctrine.
And none of them doctrines are gonna give you your identity, black man. Where you come from, black man.
That's right.
Where you come from, Native American man, Hispanic man. Where you come from?
Yeah.
You know?
None of it brings good tidings. You know what I'm saying?
We want white man language.
That's right. No, it don't want to identify the fact that we out here hurt, oppressed. We in our hearts we feeling, you know, completely bugged out. You know what I'm saying? We on the brink of mental destruction, right? Mental breakdown. So we gotta learn something from the so-called white man or from the so-called Chinese man, okay? From all these other people that's not of our people, okay? We wanna learn from them so that we can feel better. Well, guess what? The Lord is bringing good tidings in these last days. Give me that Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. You know?
I'm already in Daniel, bro. I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is it Daniel 12?
Yeah, 12 verse 10. Started 9.
Daniel 12, verse 9. And he said, go thy way, Daniel,
Go ahead.
for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly. And none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand.
That's right. So that's what's going on in these last days, man. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. That's what's going on in these last days. We trying to bring understanding to a people that is being oppressed and vexed all the day long, man. That's what we out here doing, okay? People that's being led astray. People that's being led to believe that this is their rest. This is not your rest. Our sisters shouldn't be sitting out here late at night like this, okay? We shouldn't be out here like this, but the so-called white man has made it to this, has put these conditions on us, right? And we still don't want to, we've been stricken, but we're not grieving, right? Give me that, yeah, go ahead, bring it up.
28 and 8. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
That's right. Why? Because there's judgment. We care about judgment, right? The wicked are in power. Like we just read to the young brothers. We read that the wicked are in power, man. The wicked that leads us, okay, and compass us throughout this land. They rule over us. So we speaking against these nations, man. Okay, like the prophets of old. Give me Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. So like the prophets of old have done. That's what we doing today.
Malachi 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth.
That's right.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
That's right. So our pastors that's in what we call our pastors that's in these church houses, they not talking about, they don't keep the Lord's judgment in their heart. Okay? They not looking for 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. They not looking for those things. They not looking for the wages of the righteous. The wages of the righteous. Hey, listen, we are not supposed to be ashamed out here. Okay? But every day we walking around here being killed. And they, you know what? It's embarrassing to where we can't do anything for our brothers that's been shot in the streets. But we want to sit here and kill each other, scoring each other, be mad at each other for stepping on each other's shoes, man. But you can't do nothing to the so-called white man when he killing your brother in the streets, man. Okay?
2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6.
Bring that out.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
That's right. That's right. That's what we're supposed to be looking for from our pastors. We're supposed to be looking for that same type of, yeah, we're supposed to be looking for those words to be coming from the mouth of our pastors.
The big payback.
That's right. That's what we're supposed to be looking for out here. But you know what? We don't want to do nothing but love the so-called white man, okay? And do everything that he tell us to do, okay? From selling drugs to you know,
Being whores.
to all the way upwards to working in his high-rise buildings, man. All right, putting all types of oppressions on your people, being a sweeping rain to your people. Politicians.
Working on the Sabbath.
That's right. Working on the Sabbath. Politicians. We want to become politicians. We want to be police officers. We want to be all these things that are directly negatively affects our people, man. Okay, that's what we want to be. We want to be a part of the white man system, man. We want to bring our people down on the daily. Go ahead, brother.
That's the precept for what I just read. This is Luke chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at 69. And have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began,
Right.
that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
That's what's supposed to be on our mind. We're not supposed to be walking around here jumping around in some building, okay, talking about you got the Holy Ghost, right? That's not the spirit of the Lord, man. We're supposed to be focused on what? Getting saved from our enemies. And what did Yahweh say? These words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Okay? So you running around here, jumping around, mumbling a bunch of junk, that ain't the spirit. See, we coming to make things, the Lord has brought us to make things right. The men of understanding to make things right. Okay?
Just brought it out in Daniel and sealed to the end time.
Sealed to the end, that's right. That's why I told her to start at that's why I told her to start at 9. Because it's sealed, it was sealed up until now. Now we know what to do in the latter days, man. 5 verse 6.
Matthew 5, verse 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled.
Isaiah 55 and 6. That's right. Or let me get Isaiah 56. 56. That's right. We supposed to be hungering and thirsting after righteousness. Okay? And what is righteousness, right? That's what we're supposed to be asking ourselves. So what is righteousness? What is understanding? What is wisdom? All right? Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Yeah, give me 55. Yeah. Read it out loud.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, from the top. Whoa! Oh, ho! Everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the water, and he that have no money, come ye, buy and eat.
That's right.
Ye may come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Yeah. So is he really talking about food? Exactly. What did Yahushua say? I have food that you know not of. Hey, this word. What did Yahushua tell Peter to do? Feed my sheep.
Man, should not eat on bread alone.
But by every word that proceeded out, come on now. Hey, that's what we supposed to be hungry. Go ahead and finish that up. We got verse. Go ahead and finish that up. That's what we supposed to be hungry and thirsting after the word, hungry and thirsting after righteousness, like the brother just brought out in Matthew chapter 5, verse 6. All right? We're supposed to be looking for those things, man. That's what our mind's supposed to be on. And then, yeah, give me that. Give me this one first. Finish that one.
Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness.
That's right. That's right. So, what the scripture say? We gonna be filled. That's what we supposed to be looking. We looking for it to be filled with righteousness. Hey, and what it say in Wisdom of Solomon? Wisdom preventeth you To do what? Care for the things of this world. And we're gonna get that too. Well, let me hear that. Let's find out what wisdom. Let's find out what righteousness is.
Deuteronomy 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding, in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is wise and understanding people.
Okay. So
yeah,
the statutes. You're supposed to be doing all right, brother. That's good. You got it. So we're supposed to be.
I'll be back out there.
All right, brother.
My job.
Okay, bro.
I see y'all.
All right. So statutes, okay, and judgments is what we're supposed to keep of the Most High God. Okay, the same things that we was given when we came out of Egypt, when we came out of the land of Egypt, when Israel was brought out of the land of Egypt by the hand of Moses, okay, by the hand of God through Moses. He used Moses, right? So we're supposed to be keeping those laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, right? To love your brother in your heart. Let me get that. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. So that's what we're doing out here, okay? Love your brother is not only just giving him money and food, or, feeling, you got to give him the words of the Most High. We just brought it out that it's not about you. Man should live by bread alone, right? You're supposed to live by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of his Lord. That's right. Right?
If you remember when we were brought out of Egypt, first the Israelites, our brothers, our ancestors were complaining. Right. They're complaining, how are we gonna eat? How are we gonna eat? Why did you bring us here? We can't even have no food.
I got you.
And what happened? Moses called to the Lord, and the bread really started falling out the sky. Right? So we don't have to worry about those things when we're living in the way the Lord wants us to live, because he'll make sure that he says in the scripture, the birds, are you not more valuable than the birds?
You ever heard that? Scripture. The father of so-called black man? The father of so-called black man?
We say so-called, we don't subscribe to it. That's not an explanation.
We Israelites. So-called white man call us black. Black is a negative thing. Like, this brother's garment is black. You see that? I might be dark. But I'm not straight black. You know what I mean? It's a negative thing, man. That's a byword. I'm gonna get that for you. Look, you see that 32.
So like he asked me that because if you see yourself on this sign, we go in Corinthians. Good, that's cool. That's the chief tribe. That's the tribe that Yahweh shot the one that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, not this man right here. Nah, more like that. Yeah. Yes, loud voice. Ain't no white person with no loud voice. Talk over any white person in my listening voice.
Sir, can you calm down, sir?
Right. Y'all got something y'all can bring it out. I'm trying to find the scripture.
I was thinking when we was talking to them youngsters about when we was talking about the wool, like, because a lot of the youngsters growing their hair back now. At one point in time that was deemed as something that was negative as well.
Yeah.
That's I just wanted to make that correlation because a lot of times, and that's what the scripture says, is woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, because a lot of things about us, like you say, it get looked at as negative, you know what I'm saying? And these are things of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? We his children, we the reflection of him down here, so that's just that whole correlation.
That's right.
Do you understand how we know that we're Israelites? How we have that correlation between the Bible and ourselves? You have that understanding? All right, so in the Bible has prophecies. You understand that, right? All right, so they have fulfilled prophecies, of course, and then prophecies, of course, that have yet to be fulfilled. Speaking of like Revelation, right? That has yet to be fulfilled. Or some prophecies in Isaiah yet to be fulfilled, right? So in Deuteronomy, after Moses gave the law, statutes, and commandments to the to the Israelites, to us, to our ancestors. He also said, if you do not hearken on the laws, these curses will fall upon you for years to come. Right?
We was just out when we
You heard
brought
when we
that.
brought out the
We
curses.
brought the
right?
28 and 68.
Yeah, we brought out the
Well, not
28 too.
yeah.
But go ahead and start from.
Five number 15.
Go ahead. Yeah, we got 15. But go ahead and do 15 again. Cursed in the city. Say it again.
Well, they don't give you a time. They don't give you a time.
You might be thinking about Genesis chapter 15, verse.
All right. All right, so Deuteronomy 28, verse 2. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. This is things that'll happen if we listen. You understand what I'm saying? And we'll be blessed. All right, so I'm gonna jump down. You know what I'm
Say start at 25.
You got the 15?
saying?
Yeah, 15 then.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt, this is 15, Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But if this shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city. Cursed shalt thou be in the field. Now if you think, the city, who's the most poverty-stricken people in the city?
You can finish up what you
Oh,
said.
yeah. You think about, like, we're the ones, coach, like you said, us, the Hispanics, Native Americans, we live messed up in the city. You know what I'm saying? Cursed in the field. Were we not in the field yards picking cotton? Like, that wasn't a good time either, right? All right, so those are just two curses that we identify with. There's many more curses.
What you got?